In the little village of Moonhollow, nestled at the edge of an enchanted forest, a curious girl named Nura often stayed awake long after everyone else had gone to bed. She loved the way the moon painted silver patterns on the trees and how the night seemed full of secrets. One evening, as Nura sat by her window, gazing at the stars, she heard a soft hoot. Turning her head, she saw a large, majestic owl with golden eyes perched on the branch outside. "Hello, Nura," the owl said in a deep, soothing voice. "I'm Orion, the guardian of the night forest. I've noticed your love for the night. Would you like to see the world through my eyes?" Nura gasped, but quickly nodded. "Yes, please." Just then, two of her best friends, Samir, a clever boy who loved nature, and Lena, a daring girl with a thirst for adventure, appeared at her door. They had spotted the owl from their windows and hurried over. "May we come too?" they asked. Orion fluffed his feathers. "Of course. The more, the merrier." Orion spread his mighty wings, and with a shimmer of stardust, he grew large enough for all three children to climb on his back. As they soared into the moonlit sky, the world below transformed into a patchwork of glowing forests and sparkling streams. "This is incredible!" Lena shouted, her voice echoing in the stillness. "Where are we going first?" Samir asked eagerly. "To meet my nocturnal friends," Orion replied, his voice like a lullaby. Their first stop was a meadow filled with twinkling fireflies. The tiny creatures were performing a mesmerizing dance, their lights blinking in perfect harmony. "Wow," Nura whispered, enchanted. "It's like a living constellation." One firefly landed on Samir's finger, its light pulsing gently. "They're communicating with their light," he explained, his love for nature shining through. Lena laughed as a group of fireflies swirled around her, creating a glowing crown on her head. "This is magical." Next, Orion led them to a cave where dozens of bats hung upside down, their eyes gleaming like tiny jewels. "These are my clever friends," Orion said. "They navigate the dark using sound." The children watched in awe as the bats swooped through the air, chirping softly to find their way. "Echolocation," Samir said, impressed. "They're like living radars." One bat flew close to Nura and playfully nudged her hand. "They're not as scary as I thought," she said with a smile. Their final stop was deep in the forest, where they met a sleek, silver fox. Its fur shimmered under the moonlight, and its eyes sparkled with wisdom. "This is Luna, the keeper of night's secrets," Orion said. Luna approached the children, her movements graceful and silent. "The night is not just for sleeping," she said in a soft voice. "It's a time for dreaming, learning, and discovering hidden wonders." She led them to a pool that reflected the night sky. When they looked into it, they saw images of themselves, braver, kinder, and more curious. As the first rays of dawn painted the sky, Orion flew them back to their village. "The night has many secrets," he said. "But remember, it's also a time for rest and renewal." Back in her bed, Nura closed her eyes, feeling the magic of the night still lingering in her heart. Samir and Lena, too, dreamed of firefly dances, clever bats, and Luna's wisdom. From that night on, they never looked at the dark as something to fear, but as a world full of beauty and wonder waiting to be explored.